they just about spotted us and moved into cover. Now we are in full cover. There is a probability of someone moving from here, but that's not really super high. The normal behavior that they are going to do is they are going to mind meld and then going to charge. So what I'm going to do in contrast is I'm moving into full cover to see if I can get some decent flanks on them.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Alright, so now this one would be the first possible shot from full cover into half cover, 45%. Not good, not bad either. She is going to stay within full cover. We do not have any more full cover spots at the... this one here is not very good. You do have a shitty aiming angle. And I still like the high ground. So if all else fails, I can use the high ground. So a lot of Overwatch. They are going to mind meld and change position. Or just start a firefight. Okay. So we are still working on our flank.
Position confirmed.
Let's see if we can get to the mind melding sectoid, and yes, we certainly can. Fifth, 45% shot. That one we could hit with a grenade. A lot of half cover available, also not very tempting. But I think if I move up here, I am going to be able to see both of them. Yeah, sometimes you are simply not right. Not very tempting either. Let's move up here with half cover. Shitty aim as well. Alright. So this one is going to be the cleaner if all else fails. Moving into full cover. And I'm going to grenade, rocket them next turn if it doesn't work out. So a couple of options here. Since these two only see the sectoid, I'm very tempted in killing it and not simply relying on the Overwatch. Another option could be to hunker down, which in consequence then would mean she is going to be the target. Not sure if I would want to get her injured, since I already mentioned the heavy is supposed to carry through the missions. So that's a fixed 3 points of damage if I would want on the first sectoid. So let's see if we can hit the first sectoid. And very certain we can. Tough decision. Am I going to go for a safe kill or am I going to try to kill both of them? Answer is I'm going to go for a safe kill. I want to demoralize the other one. I'm not going to risk to send into half cover with only with 2 of them left. So she's going to take some beating. Yeah, that was to be expected. The other pack is at the UFO, so we can move on without triggering another pack. He is flanked, but she is super scared because she already was hit once. I am not sure about that one. I'm missing like half a movement in order to remove his cover. So it might sound surprisingly, but I'm going to go all in on that one. So move up, remove his cover and damage him. Remember, we still have the backup shot of our heavy to secure or to save the situation. Well, this one here is probably close enough. This one here would definitely be close enough. And since I already got an exposed unit, there is no disadvantage in taking a second one, because it's only one shot that he can take. Let's see if we can take the kill. We can't. So, as much as it hurts to take a rocket for a single kill, I do not want to get injured anymore. A little bit unlucky. Two pretty certain shots that have missed, but okay, her morale currently is pretty low. She received some significant damage.
Moving to designated coordinates.
So she would be a perfect grenadier, which is just using a grenade after all. But I already threw that one as well with her.
Headed there now.
So
On the move.
now it is the perfect time for some Overwatch/reload. Another pack is going to be here.
You hear that?
2 further sectoids. I just lost the second melt, which is okay. I'm a little bit... I wouldn't say angry, but I'm a little bit disappointed, let's say, about the loss of the 3 hit points of her. Taking the half cover was really not necessary, but okay. Right, so let's see if we trigger. We aren't, so let's move up.
Heading out.
Let's do this.
Okay, so the first UFO usually does not have any energy in it, so we are not in the fear of like being overrun by an alien with 8 to 9 hit points. However,
I'm on it, Commander.
there is a realistic chance of the sectoids basically camping within the UFO. And if this is the case, we need a good flanking plan, which I'm just about to pull off. So we are going to stay here and then move towards the edges. They are supposedly behind here at the second melt canister, which is not super surprising. And that again was a shitty move. I misclicked.
Affirmative.
To withstand
But we do not have any time pressure.
velocity.
materials used in that vessel's hull must be at least an order of magnitude beyond any element we know of.
So they are around here. I wouldn't be surprised if they are even behind here. We are going to find out. So of course what we want to do is we want to get the most important persons into position, specifically the sniper and the heavy, which have the highest aim. We take her as a flanking unit. I am not expecting her to hit anything, and she still has her grenade, which is valuable. So I'm going to save that one and put her here. Now, with regards to the entry of the UFO, we want one person from a different angle to quote-unquote aggro the aliens, which is going to happen here, and then we are opening the door and unleashing hell on them. So that's a single move. Let's go there.
Our readings can't be right. If they were, that's a being of almost pure energy.
Alright, I was mistaken about that. Obviously, in the enemy within, they have introduced them into the first UFOs. Pretty shitty positioning. I was hoping for them to get onto the other side. So let's make the most out of it. She will definitely pull back into full cover, not even to be seen. We, however, need to remove the full cover of that guy, and he definitely needs to die within this round. So what we are going to do is, we are going to use our explosives, and remember when I said be super careful, like these here shouldn't explode at all. We are going to tear away the whole cover here. But before we do this, let's simply retreat. Alright, so that's the least damage that we can do to the UFO. Still remove the cover though, which is a nice trait. For whatever reason, however, I am only having a 57% chance of hitting, which is not convincing. The pistol doesn't guarantee a kill, so let's move with what we have and try and pray that this one is going to go well. It does. Whew. They are wreaking havoc, man, I can tell you. If they ever reach you, this is definitely not fun. So the two remaining sectoids have positioned themselves behind here, but we theoretically could go here, which is not a very good position. Also only half cover. This one would be dashing for full cover. This is a flanking position. Not too shabby, not too shabby, but again the optionality then of going down here is like, this would rather be a long way, let's put it this way. We could go here for the option of not being detected, but this is too aggressive for my perspective. The heavy needs to carry the whole team, so we are not going to do this. Here is suicidal, because they could move up to here. So, as much as it displeases me, we are probably going to take an Overwatch. I just successfully eliminated all of the cover here, so that's not going to hold true either. Let's take an Overwatch. 2 sectoids left. They mind melded. And here we go, Overwatch shot. Go for it. Nice. Out of the game. 5 points of damage, maximum damage with the weapon, plus